We have been searching through millions of Minecraft seeds to find you the very best worlds for your next survival adventures. From the most beautiful spawn landscapes to insane structures that you have to see to believe. Here are 10 new amazing Minecraft seeds that you need to check out. Starting with a seed that is home to the most amazing island discovery. This might actually be the rarest island ever found in Minecraft, and that's not because of what you can find on the island, but because of what's around it. You'll begin your adventure right next to a beachfront village, which is such a nice start to a new world. The village looks out over a gigantic mushroom island, and just across the ocean, that's exactly where you want to head. Once you reach the center of the mushroom continent, you'll come across a huge lake with a tiny island right in the middle of it. The remarkable thing about this island is the fact that it's the first time an island has been found entirely surrounded by mushroom fields in all directions. So make sure to bring a sapling with you, and you'll be ready to survive on, possibly, the rarest island that has ever generated. Up next is an unbelievable quadruple village spawn that also comes with plenty of amazing places to build as well. This seed starts you off on the slope of a mountain, and once you hike up to the top, you'll find a meadow mountain bowl that would be the perfect place to set up your starter base right in the center of the world, protected by jagged peaks. Building a base here will give you unbeatable access to villages, because circling this mountain is not one, but 4 villages. Imagine building tunnels through the mountain slopes to connect your starter base to each of the 4 villages. There's also a really cool plains plateau close by, which would be perfect for building on because of how flat it is, and you'll have great views looking over the snowy forests. There's loads more exciting biomes to explore close by too, so I think this one would make for a great long-term survival world. Coming up soon, I've got some insane seeds that you'll be dying to explore with your friends, and the best way to do that is by grabbing yourself a Minecraft server from Wise Hosting. Wise Hosting is a server host made by Shulkercraft, an actual Minecraft player with over 2 million subscribers, so you know it's designed with players like you in mind. The thing that makes Wise Hosting better than the rest is how beginner friendly it is. You don't need to mess around with complicated setups. There's literally one-click installers for mods, plugins, data packs. Plus, there's even a version changer, so you can easily swap between Minecraft versions instantly. And then there's the live player manager feature where you can easily edit inventories, statistics, and so much more without ever needing to log into the game. They make support easy too. While other server hosts might send you a copy and paste email, Wise Hosting team will literally join your server and fix issues live. Broken farms, mods acting up, weird bugs, they've got you covered. So if you ever want to host your own server, vanilla, modded, plugins, or even a hybrid, check out Wise Hosting using my link in the description and use code CHILL to get a massive 25% off your first month and start playing on these awesome seeds with your friends, like this one right here. The perfect lake mountain seed has been discovered, and luckily for you, I'm about to show it to you. This seed spawns you facing a ginormous lake, and right in the middle of it, you can find a mountain island. We've seen loads of mountain islands in the ocean before, but to see one in the middle of a giant lake like this, surrounded by mainland, is really cool. It'd be the perfect island for building a castle with bridges and underwater tunnels that lead you over to all of the amazing things that surround you. You could head over to a snow biome, a cherry grove biome, or even an insane max height mountain that sits perfectly in front of the sunset. Building that castle might take you a while, but luckily this island has some cozy caves that you could move into while you build it. Up next is a beautiful Minecraft spawn that you need to check out because of all of the amazing build spots that you can find just a stone's throw away from each other. You'll begin facing a chill spruce forest valley that leads you into 5 different wood types, including cherry and pale oak. Just over the hill in the opposite direction, you've got 2 stunning landscape features right next to each other. There's a spacious meadow mountain crater that is just begging for someone to turn it into their home. And just a short walk away, you've got a lake and a village surrounded by steep meadow walls. What really blew me away about this seed was the view over the other side of the meadow. Just check out those wide open plains. Flat, spacious, packed full with villages and endless opportunities. I've probably spawned into hundreds of thousands of Minecraft seeds at this point, but I've never had a spawn like this before. This seed spawns you directly inside of a lush cave village. Sometimes it's possible to find villages with a couple of buildings down in a nearby cave, but this one has the entirety of the village inside of a giant exposed lush cave, and it's right at spawn. This seed is unbelievable. A village like this isn't even supposed to exist. If you ever wanted to try a caves only survival challenge, this would be such a great one to try that with because it's probably the only cave spawn where you'll have this many villagers to trade with. And it's not just any old lush cave either, it's one of the biggest and most spacious that I've explored. In fact, you can follow the chambers down to an ancient city underneath the village too. This has got to be the best cave spawn ever. At least, I thought it was before I saw the cave spawn coming up later in the video. Drop a like on the video if you're enjoying the seeds so far. I have still got 5 more amazing seeds to show you, including the most amazing spawn landscape you will ever step foot in. But first, let's check out another incredible village seed. Unbelievably, this seed has 3 plains villages that have generated inside of a beautiful cherry grove crater that also comes with a large lake in the middle of it. These villages are not the only ones to have spawned in this amazing location, because you'll spawn here too. You'll probably never want to leave spawn when you play this seed, but if you do, you won't be disappointed. Just over the other side of the cherry walls, you can find a woodland mansion that takes this already amazing seed to another level. Plus there's loads of nice places to build in between too, like this hill in front of the mansion or even this flower forest river island. This seed is a fairly simple one, but I just love the island that you can find right next to spawn. This small plains island is entirely surrounded by a river, and there's a perfectly generated ravine that cuts right through the island and splits it into 2. I think this just looks really cool, especially from above. This could be a fun seed for 2 friends where each of you gets one half of the island. Maybe start up a hardcore world and see who can survive on their side of the island for the longest. Or you could turn this into a survival island for yourself with bridges across the ravine, your house on one side and your farms on the other. Up next is one of the best jungle seeds I've come across in a while. This seed spawns you in a jungle circle surrounded by badlands all the way around. This spawn would be perfect for building up an isolated jungle kingdom. Or you could even build a giant glass dome over the jungle and pretend that you're starting to terraform a new planet. This would also be a fun seed for a jungle-only survival challenge where you're not allowed to step foot into the badlands. As well as a thick bamboo forest, there's also a small mixed forest within the circle too, a super wide river, and loads of exposed lush caves that will have you exploring the deepest and darkest depths of your world for hours. Speaking of caves, this might be my favourite cave spawn of all time. This seed spawns you right on top of a woodland mansion that is generated deep down in a giant exposed lush cave. If you've ever dreamt of having a cave base but you weren't sure how to build one, this spawn gives you the perfect opportunity to move into one that's already built for you. And I love how the mansion has generated at the edge of the cave so that if you do turn this into your base, you'll have an epic view of the cave every time you step foot out of your front door. And because the mansion is all overgrown inside, there's loads of lush particles floating around, which is a nice touch too. The cave itself is super spacious. Maybe this mansion could be the beginning of your lush underground civilization. Believe it or not, this isn't the only mansion at spawn. Rise above the cave through the Pale Garden and you'll spot another mansion on a Pale Garden hill just a short boat ride away. This seed gives you a breathtaking mountainous landscape at spawn that has generated you the perfect spot for building your starter base. Take a short walk over the snowy hill at spawn and you'll be greeted by an incredible view of a small hill surrounded by a river, mountains, streams, and even a small flower forest. It feels like this hill couldn't have generated any more perfect. Just imagine this view with your house built right in the middle of it. If you load this seed up on Java Edition, like always, you'll get exactly the same terrain. But as an added bonus, you'll get a village that is generated on the hill, which is super lucky. You'll also have some nice mountain valleys and even a jungle close by to explore too, so I think this one would be a great seed for both builders and explorers. Let me know which seed was your favourite in the comments and what kind of seeds you'd like us to find next. If any of these seeds gave you inspiration to start a new world in the new update with your friends, remember to check out Wise Hosting for the best and most affordable server hosting out there by clicking the link in the description. If you'd like to check out some insane all biome survival seeds for your new forever world, check out the video on screen now.